spotted Bigfoot in Cleveland County.
This thing was 10 foot tall. He had beautiful hair.
10-foot, hairy man-looking person.
And I said, get away from here. Get.
Georgia, full of peaches, boiled peanuts, and, cryptids. We have a surprising amount of cryptids. Maybe it's the variety of climate, with everything from the Blue Ridge Mountains, which are part of the infamous Appalachian Mountain Range, to beachside paradise. The land of the giant peach is definitely a special place. According to legend, we have fairies, the Okefenokee Swamp Thing, a werewolf, and even our own Loch Ness Monster. But no cryptid is more infamous across the states, across the world, than Bigfoot.
Holy shit, it's a Bigfoot!
And Georgia has actually had numerous sightings throughout the years. So much so, we actually have an entire museum dedicated to Bigfoot. Guys, they had a Bigfoot turd. All in all, it's a really fun, inexpensive way to learn more about our history of the cryptid, right in the mountains of North Georgia. So what's my take on all this? Bigfoot's been a fun mystery for as long as I can remember, from being a major background character in the shows and movies I grew up with.
We're really gonna stand around thinking Bigfoot stole our RV? Bigfoot!
No!
Bigfoot.
Come on!
This is something I would keep an eye out for on every camping trip. And then came the many, many horror movies about Sasquatches and Yetis on the Sci-Fi Channel I was obsessed with in middle school. At that point, I was a little bit more cautious with my monster hunting. Is Bigfoot a chill guy with a love for travel, or an angry old man who hates when young people use his vacation homes as Airbnbs? Answer, still a mystery. Because this creature keeps its personal life out of public eye. Some people believe Bigfoot is an interdimensional creature that travels around the world via portals. Others believe there's more than one creature, which makes more sense to me, what with the variation between skin and hair color documented.
Anybody coming on my property is looking for no good, I'm gonna shoot them.
Absolutely. Whoa, the heck?
It's just a really unusual kind of urban legend, in that, on the surface, a large ape-like creature is pretty plausible. From an evolutionary standpoint, though, scientists argue that survival in this day and age for that kind of creature is highly unlikely, taking into account the needed food supply and climate, pointing out that a lot of the areas where Bigfoot and its regional counterparts are often spotted are areas unusual for a large ape-like creature to choose as a habitat. So, from my standpoint, we have a creature in between reality and the mythical, almost like it's something that was never meant to live solely in this world to begin with. I don't know. Like Jane Goodall says, I'm a romantic. I choose to believe, even if I don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. My approach to exploring the unknown is, in general, be safe, be careful, and be respectful. But don't let the fear of what you don't understand turn you off exploration entirely. Be smart, but always be open-minded.
The amount of land out here that is untouched and unwalked. Some of you have been following me for a while and you've known that I've lived kind of like all over Scotland, from Skye to Cairngorms, from Edinburgh, Fife. And there's a reason that the Vikings feared the Picts and why there's so many stories. Put it this way, you should definitely not walk through the woods of Scotland by yourself, alone at night. There's some Narnia shit going on out there. For instance, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I know there's giants in Skye. Ask me how I know, but I know. Not all these creatures in the woods are friendly. Not all of them are deadly. But just have your wits about you.
So the last time I was here with some friends, we saw something we couldn't really explain. We're not really sure if it was like a deer or if it was like a coyote. It was weird. It looked like there were two of them kind of like fighting on the ground. But the closer we got, the larger it was. So we got the hell out of Dodge. And now, because it's close to the area where the Bigfoot sighting was, in my birth year, my birth month, I figured I'd go and see. There's not really any evidence to suggest that Bigfoot's a nocturnal creature, so you have as good of a chance finding something in the middle of the day as you do at night, and it's a lot safer. Peace. Okay, just heard a weird noise. I was gonna pick up the same way, but you know how like in that video that just sounds like a really quiet noise, even one maybe I'm making, but on the camera when I heard it the first time, then the reason I added that clip in there in the first place, it sounds like a raspy old man. It sounds totally different, and I haven't done anything to the footage. It just uploaded like that. I'm gonna see if I can show it like this. So let's see. See, that's what it sounds like on there. Let's see if it shows up. Just thought that was weird. I will say, it's an interesting little area. It starts off in a really congested place where you can hear a lot of cars and construction around, but the further you get into it, it's almost like you're going to an entirely new world. It's like that part of a Ghibli film where they literally enter the woods or some sort of area and they go to a different world. It's interesting. I know I'm saying that because we just don't touch grass enough. But I've been here more than a few times and it always feels magical. In a mostly good way. Then on the other side, who knows what's over there? Then as you go further on through here, the little trenches start leveling up. Yep. They start leveling up.
What the? Holy shit!